Shut up and take my money.
Doop doop. Doop. Hello, chat.
Doop, doop.
Doop,
Chat.
doop. I switched all the things over. We should be here, chat. What's up?
Ah!
Hi.
It's fine.
I didn't know zombies could jump fences.
They do lots of stuff.
He straight up jumped over that fence to get me.
Anyway, what's up,
I
chat?
have to go in the house
Happy-
so that I can change my settings.
Oh, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday. Yeah.
It's real good Thursday, in fact.
Well, every Thursday is real good Thursday. We
That's not true.
we
Next
we own
week is
Thursday
not
now.
real good Thursday.
Oh, that's true.
We are skipping next week, chat. We apologize, but we
This is
will
going to
be
be
back
the
with
last
your
stream for a hot
regularly
minute.
programmed. Ah, I thought spiders were only mean if you hit them.
Regularly programmed.
At
indeed.
night, they are.
Oh,
Gotta be
Anger.
careful. We're playing the real stuff now. By which I mean spiders can hurt you.
Hooters.
Anyway, if you're new here, it's Thursday, and it's Real Good Thursday, which means no interview this week. It's a team stream. You've
but
already
if you're
heard.
looking for an interview, last week's interview was very good and very educational, so go watch it.
It was. Check it out. Dr. Catherine Smith. It's weird to call her that. Yeah, anyway, if you don't know what Real Good is, you've been missing out. But if you're interested, Real Good AI is a 501c3 nonprofit, and our mission is...
Dicks, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's not our
Steve
mission.
Dicks, apparently.
Our mission is to save the world from crappy, mediocre AI stuff. Our organization was founded, co-founded by Mandy and Mark. Founded by Mandy. Mandy's our director. You know Mandy. Mandy's my wife. If you're here, you
Mark.
probably know who she is. But Mark wanted to do this, but Mark doesn't know anything about this. He doesn't know how to do research. He doesn't know anything. He knows about, with the way AI is currently being used, and he has concerns about it, but he wanted somebody really, really smart. So he talk to Mandy, and Mandy is the director of the organization. And I say we because I am the president of the board. Does not mean I do anything or know anything, but I am involved with the organization. The other voice you heard already was Eric, who is happens to be Mandy's brother, but honestly is also just another very talented and smart scientist. Just started a little less than a month ago officially, and has already been doing some fun stuff, and we're going to talk about some of the research and fun things that Eric has been doing, hopefully today, because you did a thing yesterday that was, I don't know if you did it yesterday. I heard about a thing you did yesterday that was really funny, and I want to talk about that.
This morning.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's a couple funny things. It's funny. Eric does, it's real research, but it's also funny. But yeah, our organization, if you may... I don't know if you've been here, you may have heard of the Real Rating System. Currently working on launching a system to help people consuming media of all sorts understand to what extent AI was used in the production of that media. You may notice on this stream right here, right below myself, there's a 1. It's because this stream has a real rating of 1, because one of the filters that I use to make my background go away and look like a green screen is an AI-powered tool. It's not a generative AI tool, but it does use AI wizardry to do green screen stuff without... I don't have a green screen. I'm just sitting in front of my room. But yeah, thanks for joining us. If you're here, we're streaming to 5 channels right now. Streaming to my Twitch and my YouTube, but we're also streaming to Real Good's Twitch, Real Good's YouTube, and Real Good's TikTok. TikTok is popping off over here. Got 53 viewers over on TikTok. Unoriginal Metroid Nerd just sent us 352 roses.
Oh, thank you.
360 roses. I don't know. I'm not entirely clear what those do, but thank you.
That's pretty much a rose for every day.
That's true. They also sent 9 dolphins.
Yeah.
But anyway, we see you, TikTok. I have all the chats up. So if you're in chat and you have any questions and you want to talk about stuff, we are watching those, and we will try to get to your questions. And thanks for hanging out. We're going to play Minecraft today, as you could tell, because it's already on screen. And we're going to talk about real good stuff. Oh, also, I didn't introduce that 4th voice that you heard. That was Craig. Craig is our Director of Outreach, and has been on these streams since the beginning. But yeah, you guys might know Craig. If you don't know Craig, you should. It's pretty funny. He likes Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Got an arcade cabinet in his office. Was that still in your office?
No, I'm. It's downstairs now.
It's a nice cabinet. It's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah. I want to talk about Eric's thing, but if that's not the first thing we talk about, that's okay. I don't want to talk about the funniest thing that's ever happened right off the rip.
Maybe warm them up a bit. You don't go for the great joke first, Bob.
It's really funny.
You need to learn about comedy. Chat, you see what I did there? Because Bob's literally the funniest person alive.
I mean, that's a little overselling it, but
Disagree.
I'll take it.
I found a thing of coal.
Yeah, so Eric, you were saying were you saying a good way to get coal, or is there a good way to get coal?
It's just mining shallow.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been
spawns
going
more.
deep because we've been looking for daimyons.
Yeah.
But
Which we haven't really found any caves or any.
I have
shiz
32
like that,
diamonds on me.
yeah,
I did
think
do
there
some
are
work last stream.
45 in the chest. So
So we're actually stocked on diamonds for the
yeah,
moment.
the wild thing is, I think diamonds is what we have the most of.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna come up, and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start a shallow mine and try and get it
Come
out
to
with
our
iron and
shallow
coal.
mine. We're shallow.
Okay. Well, we'll see if I can find you.
Ooh,
Yes, you
built all this.
Of course, may ask questions. Mia did.
Yeah, if you have questions about AI, if you have questions about real good, if you have questions about I don't know science stuff in general, we don't have all sciences covered, but got a couple scientists in here. They know things about some stuff. Ask
Good
away.
A little
math
chemistry, a little
question, I might
physics, a
have
little
it.
bit,
Wait,
a
I
little bit
did.
of Monica.
Wait a minute. Wait, did I build myself a nightmare? Wait,
Probably.
chat, did I just run in a full circle? Am I an idiot? Whoa, wait a minute. I'm literally like, this is like a panic-inducing
I was gonna make
nightmare
a
trap
joke,
that I'm
but
in
that
right
I'm
now.
not allowed to make yet because no spoilers for the certain movie that is out.
Oh,
So no jokes.
yeah, I'm not gonna see. What did I do? Well, I'm trapped in the abyss. I'm trapped in an endless thing of tunnels that don't end. What happened? I accidentally dug my way into a liminal space. What is this?
Okay, you're making it so hard not to make jokes, okay? So hard.
All right, I found a tunnel with blue torches. This was like your stuff, right, Mandy?
That was mine, yeah.
If I go down here, is this out or is this deeper? I think this might be deeper. Can I swim up the lava to get home? I'm not losing it, am I, chat? Would I'm it. Oh, I can't sprint anymore. I swear I just like did like a weird loop that didn't make any sense.
You're in
Okay,
the
that's
MC
bad.
Escher part of the...
Going up the stairs and going down the stairs and going up the sideways stairs.
Exactly.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I was taught that AI is bad for the environment, and I was wondering, does this program affect the environment in any way?
100%. What we are working for is to make sure that that isn't the case. We actually have no, like, servers. We're not running things on big computers. There's no data centers. All we're using for our research are laptops. Basically, Eric has like
And
what
I have a
amounts to
gaming rig.
a gaming computer is the hardest software or hardware, sorry, that we're working on. The point of our research, one of the points, there's several, is to totally flip the methods on their head for what AI is currently doing. And we want to make AI better and fix the problems, many of the problems it has, both in interpretability, so we can like understand what the hell is going on with the black box, but the piece that you're really concerned about is the computational efficiency, and that's actually what we're going after first. Machine learning models like these neural networks estimate like just billions of parameters, and that's why it's so dang expensive in terms of the computing to like, and they require all the data in the universe like to work. And the way math works kind of is when you build more structure into the model, you need less data and less computation. And so what we're essentially trying to do with computation is build more structure into that model and use this different kind of model that's more structured. That's called a Gaussian process model. And that will in turn make the computing better. Now, you ask on what order of magnitude are we talking about? There was a paper that I published previously with a very old version of this kind of modeling, and I showed not even to these like normal, like these transformer models and the crazy stuff people are doing now, but it was, I want to say on the order of a 97 to 99% reduction in computing cost for a very similar answer. So these things that we're talking about putting things on the floor from the computing power where they are now. Now, there are a lot of technical challenges between where we are now and where we need to go to make those things actually feasible to solve these problems at a state-of-the-art level. But we're very hopeful with the early prototyping that we have. And also, we're not building just a chatbot to like release to say, here's another chat GPT.
What we're
doing the
building is
actual
actually
research.
a lapel pin, and you wear it on your jacket, and it tells you. No, we're not selling a product. That was one of the big things. Is this is not like a. It's funny because a lot of the other large AI organizations are also nonprofits in name, but what they're doing, because what it seems like they're doing, is trying to get products and sell products, like trying to make something that's going to sell, that's going to, you know, be a consumer product or an enterprise product or whatever. We're really not doing that at all. We are not interested in getting something we can sell and turning our research into a product of any sort. We're trying to solve the problems that aren't profitable, because those are the problems that are currently holding back the technology, and some of the problems that are causing the issues, like heavy environmental impact and ridiculous amount of data required for training the things and all this sort of stuff. But that's why we need help.
But that's also why we need donations and stuff, and why we're asking you all for volunteers and to donate to this cause, is because we don't have a product. We're not selling absolutely anything. We're trying to do this the right way and use AI and fix AI for humanity, and especially for the arts. It's fair you're iffy on AI. It's the way that the companies are doing it right now is pretty sketch.
Yeah, I mean, we're way past this now, but it was an honest discussion when real good AI was being created and discussed and sort of formulated of, should we put AI in the name or not? Because clearly we are doing research into AI. We are an AI organization, but that implication, just being called something AI, people have pretty strong feelings about that. It kind of implies a lot of things about what our organization is and what we're going to do, and a lot of those preconceptions you might have about, seeing a new company, a new organization called blah 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 AI, probably don't apply to us in the same ways, but it's a tough battle.
How bad is AI truly for the environment? I don't know the numbers, if there are numbers. The problem is that these are all private companies, and there are no regulations that are forcing them to actually show us their numbers. So they're all keeping that very close to their chest, and people are speculative about that, but it's very hard to actually pin down a number. And we obviously don't have the access to pin down that number.
And also there are multiple factors at play, like for example, one of the things that I've seen that companies are doing is, yes, they're intaking a lot of water. The question is that potable water? Are they putting the water back? What about the pollution for the generators for stuff? There's a lot of different factors at play, and it makes it really difficult to pin down good or bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny right now. If you are curious and you go out and you try and get to the bottom of it yourself, right? If you're looking for articles or for official reports or whatever, depending on how you search for it, and if you have an answer that you would like to be the truth or whatever, you can find position like papers and journalism and all kinds of stuff that kind of goes to both ends of the spectrum. I've read articles by people who were serious journalists, and as far as I could tell, who had, like actual credentials, where the conclusion of the article was, that's actually not that bad for the environment. And they had some numbers that they were basing that on, but it's not a meaningful quantification of the actual impact and all of the complexities of it. I don't know this person, and I'm not even showing you the article, but I think they may have had some personal agenda, or they just really want the technology to succeed, and they were like, maybe it's not so bad. Look at these numbers. These look pretty good. But that doesn't mean that's the truth. I'm getting cold.
Are bones worth anything?
If we were going to farm, yeah. Bones turn into bone meal, which is fertilizer.
What about a name tag?
You can put that on animals.
Okay.
Keep an animal from despawning.
I'm just saying there's a hate crime going on in here because, okay, so I came in and murdered this family of zombies that was in this zombie cave, but in the middle, there's a kid zombie on fire in the middle of a cage.
He's fine.
That is a spawner.
Oh, that's a spawner. Yeah. That's a spawner. That's not
Okay.
an actual zombie. That just represents that's what spawns out of that spawner.
Oh, can I kill it?
Yeah, if you break it,
You should.
Okay.
Otherwise,
I just
more
thought that
zombies
they
will
were
spawn.
torturing one of their children.
Oh, I found the cliff's edge.
Cool.
Well, I guess I need to go a different direction then.
Ooh, diamond horse armor. I'll take that.
Where are you finding all this weird stuff at?
I'm in this weird... I told you, I came into a cave and murdered the family, and I'm taking all their stuff.
Ah, fun.
I don't know why that was a thing that happened, but it was a thing that I did.
So I think someone in chat asked about how they can get involved with the real rating. And so the thing that I would respond to that with would be that there's it's entirely a self-reported system. So we have a website that has the assets for the real rating that you can download and put on any creation you make that reports your level of involvement with AI when you created it, as well as how much people can expect to be interfacing with AI when they are engaging with whatever you made. So we have a 5-level tier system there. We have first a tier with no AI. We have a tier that just uses automation tools like auto captioning, the thing Bob mentioned, where it's just sort of automatically removing backgrounds, that sort of thing. Then the next level is that AI was used in creating ideas. The next one above that is that a little bit of AI made it into the final product. A little bit of generation was made it through into the final creation. Then the next is that you've generated quite a bit of content, but not all of it is generated. And then finally, the last tier is that everything is full AI. So you feel free to attach those ratings, those icons that we've created on the Real Good AI site to whatever you've created, and let us know if you do that, because we're also looking for examples of seeing these things out in the wild and seeing how people are responding to them.
Hello.
You came to my cave.
I found your explosion.
Unfortunately, this appears to be the end.
There's coal up here.
Oh.
Probably shouldn't continue to be going in the wrong direction.
So people are also asking about data privacy. Again, we're not doing anything with anything that is not open source data. We are not like the tech companies where they're farming data from people. That's not... The whole point of our methods is to use less data, and so you can acquire them via ethical means. But again, we're not actually making a model. We're just doing research. A production model, I guess.
I'm going to the surface, love. Do you need anything down here?
I mean, I need to go somewhere else because this is the end, I guess. I only have a few torches left. But we didn't have coal. I have some coal now, so
I have a
can make
whole
some.
buttload of coal now.
I have almost 2 stacks of coal.
So you're saying content AI for content is iffy for you, but you're probably referring to like generative AI for content. Are you opposed to captions? I think people are not understanding that there are the AI bit, like there's the same types of neural network models. They're very similar mathematically. They're not identical. Now, I'm not saying they're identical because, of course, they're not. But using neural networks and all of that is how people accomplish these tasks. So they're a lot more similar than I think people led them to believe. And I think that's most people's opinions is like some simple automation tasks, a green screen, that's fine. Captions, that's fine. But there is a level that people don't want it in. And defining that level is what we're trying to talk about. Just got here really hoping you were teaching AI to play Minecraft. Nope. Just scientists who are working in AI talking about how we should be using it for the good.
Well, I think Zombie's about ready to kill me home, so I guess it doesn't matter that I went the wrong way.
We're actually not as broke as I thought. We have everything except coal pretty substantially.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have a lot of iron, but is this really AI or is it machine learning? I mean, is this really liquid or is it water? I don't know. Like it's a terrible example, but I don't think that difference is as meaningful as it might seem, depending on what you mean is exactly
within AI.
I've heard here and there mentions of real good AI. I've never looked into it. Hearing everyone here talking about it, I'm glad you're enjoying learning about it. We're enjoying doing about it.
Yeah, thank you for being here. That's exactly why we do these streams, is because I feel like people have a lot of questions about it, and it's hard to sometimes reach people, but also it feels awkward to ask these questions in like more formal channels, like an email or whatnot. But here on the streams, you can just talk to us and see we're real people trying to do the best we can and trying to do what we can for the world. And you guys know us and Mark wouldn't be involved in something that's nefarious. So thanks for hanging out.
I don't know how much ad you had, but the person who asked the thing about is this machine learning or is this AI apparently got an ad at some point during that exchange. Anyway, the short answer is those aren't different things. Strictly speaking,
it's marketing.
Yeah, machine learning is contained within AI.
I would say, most accurately, AI doesn't really mean anything.
It's all statistics. I'm just saying.
Stuff that has the AI label slapped on it. Oh,
machine learning is bad statistics, but it's still statistics.
Yes. But not all AI is statistics. Some of it is very algorithmic and not very guessy.
That's awesome, Chuckleroo. I'm so proud of you. Put the real rating on your stuff. And if you do, take a picture and tag us in something on it, because we'd love to see it.
We'd love to see it, and we'd love to hear your experience with it, because even us who spent a lot of time thinking about it and like are still developing how it's defined and everything. With the first time I used it on stream, I was like, oh, this is a 0. It's just us streaming. And then someone was like, I forget, it was Mandy or someone was like, do you know if this music is AI or not? And I was like, I don't think so, but I've never looked. And then someone, Eric or Mandy, Eric was like, hey, you use the background removal tool thing. Is that AI powered? And I was like, oh my God, I don't actually remember, but I think it is. And it was. And you never know. It's interesting, all the stuff that like is AI, or like I think it always was AI. I think I'm just lying to myself. But the background removal tool, I swear it didn't used to be marketed as AI. He used to just be like, look, now you can remove your background without having a chroma key. It's so convenient. But now that it's cool, it's like, oh, and it's an AI feature, by the way.
I need 3 iron ingots for a pickaxe, right?
I'm cooking.
There's like 30 ingots
Also,
up in the
there's-
house.
Yes,
We
I'm
also
just
have-
down in the tunnels, and I'm too lazy to come back, and I have 2 in my hand. It's
We
just
also have
unfortunate.
64 diamond,
Yeah, I'll just come
so it may
back.
be better to.
Yeah, well, don't you just want a diamond pick? You don't need a furnace for that.
I do. I just don't have diamonds.
Oh, hey, wait, where are you? Are you close to me still? Come here.
I don't know.
Stop moving. Stand still. I see you.
I'm coming towards you.
Don't do. Oh, yeah, do that. Here. Wait, you're holding a diamond pickaxe.
It's not even got any health left.
All right, there you go.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how do I do something like remove background using AI without it being generative? It's just not generative
It's
at
not
all.
generative.
It's
We should make this distinction. Like in Adobe, you can do the like remove and fill feature, right? That's generative because it's filling it back in. If all you were doing was removing it, you weren't adding anything to your picture. It's just chopping stuff out.
I have a
So that
demonstration.
is non-generative. Oh.
I have a
You do?
demonstration.
I like
So
generative.
this is what my thing looks like, right? And you see
Demonstration?
how my hand is in front of the chat here? It's because there's a tool that's removing the background and I'm replacing it my own self. But if I turn this off, you can see this is the image that's in front of the chat. There's no generative AI being put in. It's just removing everything that's not me. It's using algorithms, it's using AI software to figure out what parts of the image are me and what parts are not, and it's deleting the parts that are not me. That's it. So there's nothing about this that's generated by AI. This is just my room that I'm sitting in. This is all just real life stuff. But the way the tool functions, right? It's hard because I feel like for a lot of people, your introduction to AI was like, hey, ChatGPT is AI, so that's what AI is now. Or like, hey, look at this AI generated image. That's AI now. There's a lot of stuff, and machine learning and all the methods that go into it have existed since before they were called AI and have been used for things in scientific research since before they were super trendy and popping up in all of your vacuum cleaners and blenders and stuff. And it's generative AI is a specific type of AI thing, but there's lots and lots of stuff that is technically AI and or machine learning
things
and or
that people
neural
don't even
networks
think
or
about.
whatever.
The algorithms that give you your Google search, AI, hardcore AI, right? But people think that it is a different algorithm than the algorithm that ChatGPT does to give you an answer, but it is also AI machine learning in a very similar way.
And I think
Yes.
back to the
Sorry, go
point of-
ahead.
I was gonna say. Also, sorry, my microphone apparently didn't work the whole time. I just figured that out. But I think that's what goes back to the rating system and why it's kind of important / also useful in this time, because a lot of people's introductions to AI was the negative of stuff like ChatGPT, and they weren't really introduced through the side of science. So the rating system allows people to have that distinction and be able to learn what's actually being put into stuff. Because in a similar sense, like green screens on a stream, I don't think people would be upset about. But in the general, being able to have that transparency of why it's a 1 or why it's a 0 is kind of awesome, especially with how things are going and how fast that side is going now, with everything just becoming AI.
I will say though, if Bob was using an actual green screen, that would still be a 0.
Correct.
Yeah.
The fact that it's this AI tool that simulates a green screen is what makes it a 1.
I have considered that. Just because it never even occurred to me that using this specific filter was an AI thing, but I think it's fair to say my stream is. I mean, also, if you're watching my stream on YouTube, I think you have the ability to turn on auto captions because YouTube has that as a feature. I don't even know if I have the ability to turn that off. So
I don't think so.
Whether or not I want, depending on how you're consuming this live stream, it's a 1.
It's a 1.
Kind of regardless because of the nature of platform side features that just sort of exist out there. Somebody said, "Oh, mouse, come to me." Ethan Bear said, "I'm a musician composer. I'm generally outraged at the use of generative AI in music creation. Do you foresee a positive application for AI in music?" I mean, I think there already are it's not music or audio production, but in the similar vein to my background removal tool that I'm using right now, I think there already are AI-powered tools that are being used to make, human-created music and used to produce songs and stuff that is not just some generative AI slop song that somebody prompted and got out of a Gen AI tool. But I'm not in the industry. I don't have any specifics. Eric, you have experience making music. Do you have any specific thoughts about that question?
I mean, one thing that I've seen that might be cool, but of course is kind of a shortcutty thing, is auto EQs. That I've seen AI tools pop up that will come up with the EQ that's optimal for your track on the master, which I know that's full of jargon. It's like the shaping of the frequency spectrum that comes out at the very end once the whole track has been made. Of course, you can have human experts in that, but if you're just trying to get good enough, that can probably get you over the finish line, and that doesn't really change any of the content of your song. It's just the mix. I've also seen this is more of a gimmicky thing, but I've definitely seen some people make fun stuff using voice filters that will imitate a given sound. The sort of thing I'm thinking of is like those YouTube videos from 3 years ago where they're like, oh, it's just the two of us sung by a toothbrush sort of thing. Those are fun. But that's the sort of thing that I think if used creatively and intellectually can move beyond just being a toy that's a flash in the pan gimmick into something that actually has some real cool sound potential. Everything's a tool. You just got to use it in the right place.
Haleth96 says, probably a big ask, but is there a way to ensure that people are using the real rating properly? Can totally imagine some creators lying about how much AI they use, displaying an incorrect rating. Yeah, so that's kind of part of the system, right? We're not in a... Not that anyone would submit to us judging their content or their media anyway, but real good AI is not in a position to have the resources to be an arbiter of what rating does this thing get. The Motion Picture Association of America gives movies their PG, G, rated R, whatever. They give those ratings because they assess them, right? But there's a lot, but there's a finite number of movies that are made. There's that's a whole business organized around that. The real rating system is really more of a self-reporting type of thing, where it's if we can't stop someone from lying, we can, you know, if you see one of your content creators say, oh yeah, my content's all a 0, and you bring it to us, you're like, hey, it seems like they use AI, whatever, we could offer you opinions because we do streams like this and we talk about stuff maybe, but we're not arbitrating that.
I mean, the
or do
point
anything
is
official.
to bring it to them.
But
Because
yeah.
they might not even know that they're doing it incorrectly, first of all. And we're not here to gotcha-ing anyone. The point is to educate people on it. And the pressure of getting things incorrectly, I think public pressure should be the main driver of the self-reported feature. So the point is that to get them to have to use it correctly because people are complaining to them about them using it incorrectly.
Yeah, that's where that was leading.
And it's voluntary anyway. So if they're using it and they're using it wrong, then they're just silly. If you don't want to tell people about what you're doing, don't use a real writing.
But yeah, the nature of the system is that if you have a problem with it, and if a person's community whoever's consuming the media has a problem with it, the pressure comes from consumers. But it is complicated. I mean, like I pointed out already, the first time I used it, I lied. Because there's definitely some VODs of some of the first stream where I had the rating on there that says it's a 0, and that's incorrect. It's a mistake. You can make mistakes. The point is to try and be honest. But planning on using them for YouTube videos going forward. Nice. Yeah, well, the real dream vision is like, what if you could go on your favorite social media and instead of just scrolling and having to skip past things that you think are AI generated or whatever, what if you could go on and be like, I want to only see things that are a 2 or lower on the real rating scale or whatever line you want to draw. And then you could potentially sort your feed, filter your feed using something like that. Obviously, we would like people to use the real rating because we think it's a pretty good system, and you know, but like, what if that feature existed and you could, you know, use it to improve your engagement with online content in general, or on your social media of choice, or on whatever. That'd be cool. We think that'd be pretty cool.
And for enjoyment is one thing, but I worry about people on social media who don't have the literacy to tell the difference between AI and reality, which is probably not the people here talking about this with us, because you are all very well versed in the internet people, but children or more vulnerable people that will not believe that will totally believe things that are absolutely not real. And this can be like super dangerous. You can imagine, for many different reasons, that people assuming things that are not real are real is a bad thing for humans in general. And this would be a way that one could at least, like, YouTube Kids, for example. Why do YouTube Kids, like, why do they need to have access to AI tech content? They don't. Right? The real system could implement policies for YouTube to be able to filter that out so that children aren't directly in touch with the AI in the same way.
Do you have any tips on gathering creators that don't use AI? No, it's pretty much the Wild West right now. I mean, I will say, if you're watching someone who's really popular, who's very mainstream popular creative, like, you pretty much have to use your own eyes and your own understanding, because AI tools, generative AI stuff is very popular. It's in tons of places. It's in thumbnails and in the videos themselves on huge channels, and used very frequently. It's hard to tell, and honestly, there's no, aside from people being like, ew, I don't like AI, there's no punishment for it or anything, right? And so these creators or these video creation companies that are doing this don't really have a downside to it, so they're probably
Well,
gonna
there
keep
shouldn't
doing
even be punishment for it. The point is just they should be disclosing it. We're not
Yeah.
trying to establish that this rating, that there is something that is bad and something that is good. We are just trying to give people the opportunity to tell people about and be honest about how much of their content is AI. If people are into cutting glass fruits or whatever the hell else you can generate via AI, and that's the content people want to watch, go for it. Watch that AI stuff. But if you want real content, then you should be able to find it.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. In Quebec, they banned ads targeted towards children, and rather than removing the ads, YouTube just shut off YouTube Kids for Quebec. I mean, that's
That
one
sounds
way
like
to
YouTube.
comply, I guess. Well, there have been so many questions. I'm trying to find all of the ones. I was like, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Why are there explosions?
That's thunder.
Okay, thank God. Orcs. Oh, don't do that, computer. Says they showed. Stop. They showed real good to their partner. Oh, we sort of talked about this. And their question is, they're not sure about the distinction between generative AI and all AI. Like they talk about in level 1. There's an argument that upscaling tools are just tools, not AI. Maybe they just mean neural network models. What actually do you mean when you say AI? Chat, please stop scrolling. Oh my sweet lord. I think that was the end of the question.
I mean, machine learning models. Things that are algorithmic are not. Oh, no. Are not AI. It has to be something where it has a model that's making a decision. The definition of AI is very difficult to lay down specifically because it's not just one model. It's not just neural networks. Obviously, there are a lot of other algorithms that can fall under the AI umbrella. But the point is that if you're saying things are just tools, that's pretty funny to me because that is, I mean, all of AI is just a tool, dependent on what your definition is of that. So it just is funny to me that others draw this distinction differently. But my thoughts are, if it is there's some sort of decision that was essentially made via the model that is not algorithmic, and by algorithmic I mean it's not if this then that, if this then that. It's more complicated than that. It's taking more information into account when making a decision. And if that decision was not made by a computer, it would be made or done by a human. That is AI to me personally, although there are a lot of definitions. This one is sort of loosely based on one that NASA put out that's like, oh, I wish I had the exact quote because I love to use this quote, but it's just about the end of the quote is like decision making using models, etc. because it's like so general, because they're like, I don't know, it's models doing stuff. And that, I mean, that's just the truth. It is murky because everyone is jumping on this bandwagon. But the point is that if it's like a Gaussian blur itself is not AI because it's just taking the numbers and in a extremely predictable way. You have not made a decision at all about anything. It's blurring it. Now, if you're cutting something out, like Bob being cut out of the green screen, it's making a decision as to whether Bob is part of Bob or part of the background. And so that is our general definition of AI. And I think that is sort of the definition that the scientific research community accepts. Do you have other opinions on that, Eric?
The only thing that I would add is that AI is very old.
Right.
AI as a concept is very, very old. Remember Alan Turing? You know, the person who is credited with thinking about a lot of this stuff in the first place, about robotics and what a computer could and couldn't do. He was in the 1950s.
Mm-hmm.
That's when he was doing that stuff. So a lot of these concepts of what an AI is and what it can do philosophically comes from before any of these technologies even existed.
Right.
So saying something's a neural network, not an AI, to me is backwards chronologically.
No, I think it was meant to be a criticism that we're only thinking of neural networks as being worse than other things, but that's not what we're trying to determine. And I don't know what that game is that they followed up by saying they were trying to give us an example of something that they think
Evolution was a game. I think it was Evolution was a game in 2018 where the main enemy was like a monster that learned. It was an AI monster. It would change its behaviors based off of your gameplay sort of thing. It was touted as like, oh, it's the smartest AI or something. I don't remember it actually being a
What I remember is that it was a 1v5 asymmetric thing where one person got to be the monster and 5 people like hunted them thing.
Am I thinking
like
of
a Dead by
something else?
Daylight-y thing?
No, that might be right. Well, then I don't know how AI was tied to that. I must be mixing things together in my memory.
I think maybe they marketed at some point that it was going to be AI and then they screwed it up and so it just became 1v5 thing.
Anyway, I think our point in including the things that people are arguing with us about just being tools is that the math underlying them are not as dissimilar as people might think that they are. And people do think that these are positive applications of AI in general. They think of them as helpful tools, and then they think of generative AI as very negative. And our point is to include all of that as AI and say, this is where you're drawing your line, and let you draw your line in the real system. I think the fact that we're talking about this right now is meaning that the real system is making its statement properly, because people are understanding this subtlety in different applications and different uses of AI and how it can be positive or not. Because everyone's been like, it's always been a thing to me, because like so many video games are like, we've used no AI in this, and I'm like, well, did you? Because I think you're not understanding you mean no generative AI, and this gives us the language to be able to talk about that, as we used A1 as opposed to A3. Yeah. Oh no. Big fall downs.
Craig. You okay,
It was,
buddy?
yeah, it's just Mandy said that, and then I started moving, and I fell as soon as that happened. I've been really good at holding shifts this time, though.
Are you still building like a ridiculous bridge thing over the abyss?
We're almost going to be able to be across to the other mountains.
Nice.
I lost where you guys all went, so I just went back to the skies, and it's going well. Kind of.
Oh, I think I see your bridge. Oh my god.
Okay.
Leo, do stuff. I think that's an interesting realization that I think a lot of people might share. Leo said, learning this stuff is making me realize how much I use AI on a daily basis. Yeah, it's really infiltrating a lot of aspects of things that may make sense or may not make sense, or you might never consider could have AI things in them. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
There's also, I think, an important part of the conversation is to not have your reaction to discovering how much you use AI to be knee-jerk, I need to purify myself. Instead, I think the way to react is to really more nuancedly think about, well, why would I want to avoid using AI? What aspects of the AI am I willing to tolerate versus what aspects am I not willing to tolerate? Is there something other than just the pure technology that is making me want to disavow any and all AI whatsoever? It's answering those questions, I think, is very important to keeping the conversation going. Because I would say personally, even though I am an AI researcher, I would not say that I am in support of AI, right? That saying I'm in support of AI would mean things to most people that I don't really like. I'm not a ChatGPT bro, or like I'm not the kind of person who sees a generated photo and says, ah, yes, that deserves to be put alongside the Mona Lisa or something like that. Like, I understand the problems with AI, but yet I'm willing to sort of consider those issues and consider the niceties about them that need to be addressed.
So much AI talk. Well, it's kind of real good AI,
an AI
Thursday.
organization.
That's kind of what we're doing here. So it's true. You're right. That's an accurate assessment.
We've had enough preamble. Do you want to tell the really funny joke, Eric?
Tell the people what you've done. They need to know.
One of the things we're trying to do at Real Good is to use more efficient and interpretable architectures to replace the stuff that had been done by AI. So one of the things that I did was that I used a statistical model and just sort of like linear regression stuff, no neural network stuff, to imitate what a transformer does, which a transformer is the neural network that underlies a lot of computer vision stuff, underlies large language models like your ChatGPTs, so on and so forth. And so I created one of those, and it's very rudimentary. It's not performing all that well yet, but I trained it and trained it on the B movie script, because that was just like an easy text file that was relatively long that would be funny to see what it created. And the interesting thing about having this model is that you can prompt it. And so one of the things I did last night is that I created a prompt that I asked it for what it thinks the best thing is. So I put in the best thing, and it autofilled with it a flower.
Now that's wholesome stuff right there, Chat.
Yeah.
So Jan 5555 is still a bit confused about local AI implementations versus big AI companies. Although Anthropic is a large AI platform, they aren't trying to build a more thoughtful AI using their soul document.
I haven't heard of that terminology. Let me look it up.
No, but I mean the general idea of Anthropic, yes, they are thinking about more of these problems than ChatGPT is, but their primary source is to make money with their with Claude and their AI model. They're not really they're coming at it from what small tweaks can we make on the ends of these models to fix this problem, and we're coming at it from let's throw the whole dang thing out and start from the ground up and restart to try and make it better. So just our approaches are very different, and from a philosophical standpoint, they still feel like a very big tech company to me personally. So and I think they're brushing a lot of the other problems we haven't even talked about other than interpretability and computational efficiency just under the rug, making this accessible to people so that they can just use it without guardrails. That personally bothers me, but I think we just have a lot of differences in our approach to the problem.
Wish we could go back to AI like that. A flower. Imagine.
Eat a flower.
Best thing, eat a flower.
Eat a flower.
It's so funny. Well, and just to be clear, Eric did this with a fully interpretable, computationally efficient model, and he only used the one movie in it. There is no in almost everything that you ever heard about people talking about, I used this to do this, it's on an already trained model. This was from absolute scratch. It's an actual miracle that it said anything.
Yeah. And the thing that I was very happy about was that it's, even though it's character-wise, it seemed to understand punctuation rules. Like, if you have a period, do a capital letter next, not a lowercase one. Or like the lines of dialogue were separated by a space dash space. And so you would see that pattern show up every once in a while. It's just usually what it generates is a little hallucinate-y. Like here's one that I sent to AJ yesterday saying, what is the meaning of life? I prompted it that, and it said, it we're the have a herd bees. Berry, sork bees. You say, we planger sing. Take, I don't flow.
Okay, that's nonsense.
Yeah.
That's the Will Smith eating spaghetti of Eric's research.
That's true. True dat.
What a pill, and not do you a chave you get is for bee sticking a fart.
And just to be clear, Eric is not building this for us to make our own platform. It's purely for research purposes.
This is for
so
research.
we can demonstrate that GPs can be used for this to show other people the right way to start doing this, so that hopefully it catches wildfire and everyone's building these models that are so much more efficient and interpretable. That is, but we are like 100 steps away from that. I'm not saying we're doing that tomorrow. Let's go for that. But that's our purpose. Our end goal is not to release a ChatGPT.
Depleted Uranium asked how long it took to train.
You like less than an hour
On his local
on
machine.
a desktop
on a 5080.
computer. Yeah.
Because that's kind of a hard question to ask, because the generation is happening at the end of every epoch, after every iteration through the entire training data set. So I don't remember which epoch that was. but definitely under an hour.
When was the last time Bob played Minecraft? A couple weeks ago.
Like a
2
couple
weeks
weeks ago.
Yeah.
Last time we did this stream.
This is our real good Minecraft server, so often when we do team streams like this is what we have been playing. And this time, Mandy can even see what's happening.
I can. It's beautiful. Bob fixed my computer, chat. This is amazing.
Turns out if you just recklessly delete anything that has the word Minecraft or anything kind of like it in the file name, eventually the computer's like, look, I'll just reinstall it, okay? And then it fixes itself. And nothing else bad happened.
A chest. We need more chests.
Wood planks around the outside
the
of the thingy. Like a box.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
I mean, we kind of talked about this, but I'll answer it again. Xes Productions says, what do you all think about the energy usage issues with Gen AI and the current way companies are using it? I mean, that's just one of our focus as an organization is on the scientific research. So we're not like an environmental organization. That's not specifically what we're working on, but the energy usage is so high because the current approach, mathematical approach that these companies are using for their generative AI products is not a very efficient way to do it. They're essentially taking the approach of more of everything. If some of this was good, more of it will be better. More data centers, more power usage. And I'm not the scientist who knows this, but I've been told by Mandy that there's kind of a limit to how much that's true. Like there's going to be a point beyond which the current approach to generative AI models won't get any better no matter how much more data you give it.
It's just an infeasible amount of data.
Like there's just a limit. But part of our approach, like was said earlier, I think by Mandy maybe, is if our methods are more widely adopted, instead of doing what they're doing now, we proved you could use GPs and people started implementing generative AI tools using GPs. The power usage would also be, hopefully, impacted by that because they are a much more efficient, computationally efficient way to do the stuff that these companies are trying to do. They don't need to build a nuclear power plant just to power all the data centers to train their thing because their training will not be as power hungry, will not take as long. Like, this is a theoretical future. This is what our research is trying to establish the foundations of and prove is possible. But like, while we're not an environmental organization, that is part of it, right? Part of the problem with current AI is that the only way to make it any better is to just do more data, more power, more chips, more everything. And it's just keep cranking those knobs up and hope that it gets better the next time that you train the model, right? So that's how we're working on that, but we're working on it from the scientific research side.
I love that you guys are so into this today.
All right, I'm unsatisfied with this current mining direction.
Can I murder this person and take their llamas?
I don't think you have to kill them. Is there a reason you want to do that part?
Because they have them on leads.
Oh, so
don't
maybe
they like let you buy stuff?
Yeah, is that a trader? Are you
have a
currently talking to a wandering trader?
Okay, maybe I can.
I don't know if you can kill them, but that's like a special type of NPC. I have no idea what do
they want to trade? Oh.
Usually emeralds for stuff.
We have some of those, I think.
No. Oh, they want emeralds.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have any with me. I just want their llamas. I don't want stuff.
I think their llama is carrying the iron pickaxe.
Okay, but I like the llamas because they're cute. Oh, look, there's some bees, and they are indeed on the flowers.
Mm.
It flowers.
Eric's prediction was correct. It flowers.
Ate a flower.
It a flower. The llamas will spit at you if you kill the traitor. Oh, I see. You all have done this before.
Equilibrium. Whoa. Hey, what's up, Craig? Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I finally figured out where you were, and I was like, oh, I don't want to go in front and scare you. But then I was kind of like, well, you know, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. Just digging holes, you know.
Can we go on a quest or something?
We would just have to sort of wander in a direction.
We can try and go to the coast and get some. Are they reedy grass? Is it bamboo? The thing that you used to make paper.
Sugarcane.
Sugarcane. If we get some sugarcane and we can grow some sugarcane, then we could make some books and we could like have an enchanting table. That would be really. Oh, biscuits.
We also
Really
haven't
fun.
gone to the Nether yet, have we?
No.
No.
Because if we were trying to like beat the Ender Dragon, that would be the next thing to do.
That sounds hard. We don't have like armor and stuff.
Yeah, but we have diamonds out the butt. That's kind of why I was looking for iron. That was my objective.
I'm
and
so sorry.
kind of striking out.
Are you
How do
committing
I-
violence against
How
hold
do I feed a horse an
an apple and right click on it?
Right click
No.
it, not left click.
Okay.
Left click smacks it with the apple.
Well, I'm just eating it.
Oh, well.
I'm unclear.
Oh,
I don't
now
remember.
he ate it. Now he ate it. Okay. I guess
Yeah,
I
you
was
have to be
hungry,
close
so
enough.
I ate it.
Brutal.
I
Hey,
fed
horse,
it
you
to
see
him.
this apple? You like this? You like this?
And then I smacked him in the face with it the other time. It wasn't on purpose. Campco has a whole murder plot to take the llamas. I appreciate you guys going
I
so
think
in
it's
on
really
what I
funny.
want.
I don't know if you guys are watching TikTok chat, but I think the main thing that we're getting on the TikTok chat is people being like, Bob? Wait, is this AI generated?
That's so crazy to me. Just because the name is Real Good AI, I guess.
No, it's me. I promise it's me. This is an organization I'm associated with because my wife runs it. And also Mark, my
You're the
friend
president.
and colleague, helped found it. And yeah, I'm the president, whatever. They don't care about that.
Yeah, ain't y'all seen the distractible merch drop?
Nah,
It's
they
clear
didn't
that there's a
because
relationship.
it fell out. Sold out
too fast.
Too fast.
Fell out so
too
hard.
fast. They were so cute, were they not, chat? We ordered some. I'm excited.
I better not speak in M dashes. How do I vocalize an M dash? Is that just like a long
It's like
pause
a vocal
with a
fry.
breath?
It's like the California vocal fry.
Let's delve into that.
You're asking the right questions, Chad.
And that's awesome.
I saw online and people were like, just remember the stupidest person you know. ChatGPT is also telling them that all their ideas are good ones too.
Mm-hmm.
Feels less good when you know that. I might just kill myself so that I can come back. I'm very far away. Oh no, I'm coming back. Okay, I'm going the right way. But I do have to figure out how to get up from I'm in the water. No one.
Or are
no
you
one
like down in the big
say
canyon?
anything. Yes.
Yeah, I kind of got zombie murdered back home when I did that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come back through water.
Yeah, chat. When AI tells other people that their ideas are good, that's funny because they're not. But when it tells you your ideas are good, they are. That's how it works.
Okay, I am back.
I'm walking across the most dangerous bridge known to man. Oh my god, it gets narrower.
AKA the Craig Bridge.
AKA the land bridge to Terabithia.
It's a fun experience. You could get different directions, multiple ways. You could even go down once if you want. It's a bit far drop.
That was my own fault. That wasn't the bridge's fault.
Wow, if you're calling it the bridge to Terabithia,
we don't take any responsibility for any accidents that happen on this bridge.
Yeah, you don't want to know how that book ends then.
Yeah, I don't know anything other than the name of that book. It's probably fine, right? It's a good bridge. It's a really cool bridge. That's why everyone likes it.
Shit, don't remember. Wasn't there something about a time, like a river where they lived forever?
That's Tuck Everlasting, Mandy.
Are those not the same?
Same grade. Same class, Mandy. Same teacher. Not the same book.
Terabithia Everlasting?
Well, the bridge was over the water. It makes sense.
There's also not a pair of golden retrievers get attacked by a bobcat and die.
Oh, spoilers!
Everyone knows where the red fern grows ends. It's like knowing how Old Yeller ends.
I was in the middle of like the gym and reading it and sobbing my eyes out.
Well, actually, only one of them dies by bobcat. The other one dies because they're
Rabies
so sad.
or something.
No, they died by sadness.
There's another one. I'm just kidding. That's
wasn't Old Yeller rabies or something?
Yes.
I don't remember what Old Yeller was.
I was making jokes.
He had rabies. That's why they had to put him down.
Yeah.
Man, I hope there aren't any high school students in here waiting to read that next book on their reading list.
So much spoilers. You haven't read any of these books? That's good.
But I'm pretty sure Bridge to Terabithia, they slip off the bridge and either break a leg or die.
Oh, that's really apt then.
I thought it was a leg. I thought it was a leg. But again, you see how much I remember of the story.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and press X to doubt Mandy on this one.
Oh.
Because there was also the stupid book we read in 9th grade, a separate piece where this guy got jealous from another guy, so he had broken his leg and he pushed him down the stairs and he broke his leg so bad his marrow leaked into his bloodstream and he died from that.
Yeah.
Is
that not that same book?
No, that's a different book.
I just killed a zombie that was swimming in the water and it had like a blue glowy mouth. Is that a problem?
You have the disease now.
Is that a drowned? Is it in the water?
It's nighttime. Oh, that's an empowered creeper. Wow, I might be coming home the fast way. What, a turtle? I didn't know there were turtles in this. Oh, there's also an Enderman. I'm not gonna look at you. There's a turtle. What do you like, turtle? You like apples? You like sugarcane? What can I do for you, turtle?
Well, I've been trying to find you this whole time. I'm on the death bridge.
I went over the village. I was gonna go get sand, but I forgot nighttime was coming.
Okay.
I'm over at the big beachy area beyond the village, trying to get sugar cane and harvest some sand.
Okay.
Ow! I'm fine. It's fine.
This bridge is extensive.
I forgot this was a horror game. Yeah, the bridge goes lots of places.
Can mobs spawn on this bridge, Craig?
They probably won't, but they absolutely can.
There was a creeper on the bridge when I first started, but then he died and went away, and then nothing else has been. I think like when we log in, there might be something, and then usually nothing is scary on the bridge except gravity.
Whoa. There's like the ruins of a pirate ship over here.
Ooh, I want to come to the pirate ship.
Do you have a helmet? It makes it way easier.
What's the helmet?
Breathing helmet.
Oh, well, it's on. I'm being attacked from the air by a whatever the shit that is. What happened to this game? There's so much shit I don't know about in this game right now.
Oh, there's a spider up here.
That's generally what happens to Minecraft.
Get out of here.
They, like, put in a million expansions that add in, like, environments that you may or may not encounter, so you could still, like, play it normally. But
Chat says, I'm being attacked by something called a phantom?
Oh, it's the birds.
Okay.
Yeah. That just means
there's an empowered creeper inside the pirate ship? That seems like an unfair trap.
It is the in-game punishment for not sleeping is what the phantoms are. The birds.
Sleeping is for
so
nerds.
We all have to go to sleep.
That? Hang on, I'm gonna get the treasure chest out of this pirate ship.
Or you can just deal with the birds.
Okay, no one's gonna comment, so I'm just gonna sing the whole song.
I am familiar
your
with...
default state is singing Phantom of the Opera. This is just normal for you.
But a phantom is coming for him. Is it not the proper time to sing the Phantom of the Opera?
I found a poisonous potato. And copper nautilus armor. And I got some pants and some boots.
Ooh.
That's fancy.
Yeah, chat, marrow is not blood. Marrow is stem cells for blood cells. It's not the same thing.
It's like the inside of your bones.
Yeah.
AKA the good part. Ow.
True.
You do need it
That's
for a
what
lot of stuff.
Bone broth is trying to get, right? Is that marrow? That big marrow energy?
Actually, never thought about that. I suppose it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now it's in my head. I was
It
trying
might
to
kill you by being in your bloodstream. I don't know. Tiny blood clots kill you from being in your bloodstream.
Yeah, seems like it would do things to coagulation that are unspeakable.
Yeah, I would
But I
imagine
don't
that it's
entirely
like
know.
strokes and heart attacks and things like that, but I don't know.
Bro,
Also, it was
God.
a book from like
I got Legolas over here.
50s, so people were still mouth pipetting back there, and doctors had only been washing their hands after surgery for 50 years. So,
I'm going to this place by which I am calling it Arendelle because it looks like a big ice castle.
I'm just gonna get as much sugarcane as I can before I definitely die here in a second.
Okay.
my brain had to overwrite that is in fact not a place that is in Lord of the Rings. I was like, where was there an ice castle in
No, Frozen. James. I had to read him Frozen this morning. I had to read many books this morning.
He does like that.
Yes.
He's
Well, he
putting
got up
food in the
early.
downstairs chest.
He got up early, chat, and I was all, how about we read you a book? And he was like, ooh, what a great idea. I was like, thank you. And then he made me read him books for like 45 minutes. It's very cute. It's not a castle, it's a mountain, unfortunately.
Is there a soldier from it?
The soldier from the mountain. Ping. Oh wait, do we need sandstone or anything? I think I got sandstone over here.
Unless you want to make a pyramid.
Ah! I'd like to stop dying. That's what I would like.
Do we need a blast furnace? Ah!
I honestly don't know. I don't know what a blast furnace does.
I don't know. This looks like a sauna. Looks like what's going on here.
Oh! Alright, well, that's a way to get home.
I guess I'm gonna hang out in this sauna until it's morning.
Yeah, chat, we're cheating. I have keep inventory on. So dying is just a way to get home faster.
Yeah, we're not hardcore.
I mean, for a while, we didn't even have mobs on.
I'm glad you have that on though, Bob, because every time I would have fallen, I would have lost like 70 dirt, and then just, it would have been the worst. Oh, and the zombies will follow you onto the bridge. It is a little scary when that happens.
Is one of these chests officially for food?
Rails.
You mean,
there's food in the basement chest for some reason. I don't know why that's the one that all the food has been piled in. I would have thought it would have been the one, you know, by the farm.
But, who knows?
Super creeper, super creeper. Oh, thank God we have creeper destroy things turned off.
Oh, you were right here.
Uh-huh.
That's not good.
It would have blown up like half our farm. Why are we keeping our horse as far as possible from our house?
Oh.
That's just his place, because he was trying to jump off the bridge and we didn't want him to, so we just put him in a cage there.
Sure.
Hang on. Oh, it's a candle. The little image of the white candle looks like a computer mouse. Oh, it was upstairs. Okay, I'm not crazy. Whoever super hoe this is, I'm gonna borrow it for a minute.
It's mine. You can use it.
Wait, what does Curse of Vanishing mean? It seems bad. Not gonna think about it. Not gonna think about it. Oh, I forgot how this works. Come on. Give me some.
Oh, I changed the embedding dimension on the model and asked it the best thing, and it went, "Nya? Bablo G, you go a lot of them." Sure.
Bablo G.
Babluji. And it did, in fact, go nya, N-Y-A, question mark. I don't know why it did that. That's definitely not in the B-movie script.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, it's sand. Oh, I'm such a big dummy. That's why I got the sand. I remember now. Does sugarcane even need water? Am I out of my gourd?
It needs sand. And yes, I do believe it needs to be next to water.
Okay. That's not what I meant, sugarcane.
Apparently it can be any kind of dirt. Doesn't have to be sand.
Really? Because it won't go in this regular dirt. Oh, it doesn't need to be hoed. Sure. Okay.
No, it needs to be just normal land. Oh, yep, I'm looking at a sugarcane that is straight up in dirt.
Okay, I'm just an idiot. It's fine.
There's a polar bear here.
On home?
I'm in the ice village.
Interesting.
Sure.
Oh, you need leather for that. Biscuits.
Thank you. Stealing your bread. Robbing the houses. Do they get mad?
No.
Okay.
It's just... bringing back the jokes from early 2010s of Minecraft ethics.
Oh, hello, person.
Don't mind her just ransacking your village.
Yep. He just wants emeralds. I don't got none. Sorry, bro.
Just pick a better currency.
Polar bears are not friendly.
Stand.
Was the polar bear friendly? You didn't sound like you were getting killed by a polar bear.
He was not unfriendly. He was like in the village. It was like how there's llamas in the other one.
Is that an iron golem you're talking about? Was it standing up on two legs?
It was not. It was
Then I have
walking
no
around
idea.
like a polar bear.
Sounds like a polar bear.
I think it was. Like, it was not.
Well, I could see iron golems getting confused for polar bears. You didn't know what it was.
I don't know if there's any benefit to being in this snowy place. Is there any resource I should be getting?
I honestly don't know. I think I found the blast furnace you were asking about.
Oh, you're in my sauna?
Maybe. I'm next to the ice village next to the ice biome in a village, so I'm assuming yes.
Yeah. You mean you're in Arendelle?
Sure. When did Bob stop streaming on Facebook? A long time ago.
That's
Like-
years ago now.
Yeah, like 5 years ago or something like that, right?
Not 5, but 3?
Oh, I found the polar bear.
See? He's chill.
I
Into
didn't
the
know they
unknown.
put bears in Minecraft.
Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Oh, I found another polar bear. Hey, what's up, dude? He's friendly too. Oh, no, he's not. She. Sorry. Oh, very not friendly. Very not friendly. Here's an apple. Oh, you don't want the apple. Oh, man. No one's gonna make fun of me.
Well, what am I going to do about a polar bear?
I died to the polar bear, though.
Oh, I didn't see that you died. I got my own stuff going on.
Okay.
You didn't even know you could stream on Facebook? Well, it didn't last long. I don't really know. I think you can, but
Yeah,
You
I
did it
don't
for
still
like
even
what,
do
like
that?
2 years, and
the program that I was associated with is very much dead.
yes, well, they
Yeah.
were all, we're gonna make it just like Twitch. We have just as much resources as Amazon, so let's do it. And then they were like, just kidding.
Actually, this is
Let's make
really
our own
hard.
TikTok instead.
Turns out video game live streams are not very good at manipulating tweens.
I don't think the tweens are on Facebook.
I don't know, whatever their goal is.
Well, it was really big in other countries, was the thing. It wasn't a United States thing.
Is true.
Although definitely not in China, though. All of my Chinese lab mates, I was like, so are you on Facebook? And they're like, what? I've never heard of it.
It's pretty funny.
And so
Is
now
it like a red note
friends with
situation?
I'm sure it's the sort of thing where there's like a Baidu analog or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just for some reason, China and America really hate each other, so they have to have their own version of everything the other one creates.
Man, this area that we're in has a lot of deep ravines.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's the same one, but it wraps around. Ooh, there's a bunny. Hey, bunny. You like apples? No? Okay.
You know, if you catch it, you get a star.
How do I catch it? With my sword?
I was joking
Yeah,
because
you,
that's what
you
happens
catch it
in
and
Mario.
then you
I know, but you
can
can't
use it to
grab
look
things
through
like
the door
in
and then grab
Mario.
it on the other side of the door. And then you use it to open the star door.
Oh,
Eric is
ignore
just
that.
hacking.
Yeah. That's how you do 16 star.
I'm fine.
Sounds good.
I definitely was looking where I was going and not falling into holes. I'm gonna come home for nighttime. It's about to be nighttime. Gotta do some things.
Can I sleep not in my bed?
Yes. Every,
Oh, wait,
however,
we just done slept.
Haha, you're welcome.
Huh? That's not how that works.
Yeah,
No, that's
what
not.
happened?
That's not how I thought that was gonna work at all.
You slept enough for all of us, apparently.
You slept so hard.
You're welcome. You know what? Then we didn't have to deal with the nighttime.
Really worked out.
So chat, we're almost running out of time here, but do you have any more questions for us being real good AI? We're excited we get to hang out with you once a week. But we're gonna be off next week, but we will talk to you again the following week. Aw, I see the turtle.
Oh, you found
Hi.
Turdy the turtle?
Yeah. Hi,
He's
turtle.
a bro.
He is a bro. Don't attack me, please.
How dangerous of an idea do you think it is for me to have a torch in my treehouse?
Not at all.
In real life or in
Torches are
Minecraft?
inert.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is in building this bridge is apparently I grabbed gravel instead of dirt for some of it, and when you put gravel down, it just falls immediately.
Uh-huh.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's not. It went. Yeah, it's been going okay. But if anyone's interested, now the bridge goes all the way to the other islands. It's a lot, but I don't know where the ice world is. I should have been building towards ice. That feels like more useful than going to this. Oh, I found a turtle. Just kidding. This has been worth it.
I guess I murdered this tree. I thought I understood how trees work. Sorry, tree.
So are you all seeing the movie? You all going to the theaters, seeing Mark's movie? No spoilers.
Turtle Duck said, I heard you guys were hiring a summer intern. Is that going to be a virtual job?
It is.
Yes.
It is.
And there's info on the website about it?
There is.
realgoodai.org.
Yes, the social post today was announcing it widely.
What's this? Firefly bush. What in the frick is that? It's always a 50-50 with Minecraft if it's just like a, we wanted it to do flavor, or a, oh, this actually unlocks a whole new track of crafting.
Next time we play, we should try and make a train.
I was trying to do that this time, but we didn't have like any iron.
We can make that a goal.
Can we get rid of AI generated clips on TikTok and YouTube Shorts already? Well, hopefully, if they were to adopt the real rating system, one could filter by how much AI generation you allow in your own content in your feed. So I feel like that would be the perfect solution because they wouldn't have to actually kick it off their platform completely. They could just allow people to make decisions for themselves.
Iris the cat asked, oh, where'd it go? Where did it go? They asked something. I was wondering how I might go about developing AI literacy. Right now, I struggle to identify things are or are not AI generated. There's not really a great answer to that. It's kind of just the Wild West. That's probably a very unsatisfying answer, but
it's getting harder all the time. One thing that I know this isn't like a formal educational resource, but like I've been kind of using it to figure out what to look for is going to r/isitaI and look at some of the posts there to see people who are sort of like looking at borderline cases, what their thought process for picking out whether something is AI or not is. They've pointed out some details for stuff in pictures that I personally would not have thought about. Of course, they are not experts either, but I think kind of nobody's an expert right now.
Well, I do kind of hope the real rating will evolve and we'll have more specific guidance on more things, right? So like commonly used tools, of course, we don't have the bandwidth to be able to talk about everything and everyone has used ever. But I do hope that in the not so distant future that we'll have at least some features that might appear borderline to people that we can give specific rating guidance on.
I did see the movie, chat. We saw it twice.
We saw it twice.
Because we bought the first tickets before we knew it was going to be in more widely theaters. And so we saw it at both our close theater and at a bigger one.
Indie theater, yeah.
Yeah, that's the word.
At the theater where the next day Mark comped concessions for everyone, but for our day on opening day, we didn't get any free concessions, and I had to buy my bunch of crunch.
Come on.
What a jerk.
That's so cute that he did that.
Apparently leaf litter is a thing now. Didn't know that.
What does that mean?
Like an item you can pick up?
Pooping leaves. Yeah, they poop leaves on the ground and you can pick them up.
Oh.
Don't know why one would want leaf litter, but okay. Again, it could either be we wanted flavor or this unlocks an entire branch of crafting. And I have no idea which is which.
Easy fuel for the furnace. Chat says.
Compost for bone meal.
Oh,
I don't know what that
compost.
means.
Sure.
There's a composting thing at the wheat farm, and you can chuck biomass into it, and it'll turn into fertilizer.
Sure.
Where are you seeing leaf litter?
I'm like 2 biomes over.
Okay. Is that what this is? Oh, pink petals. Okay. I feel like there should be an item you can craft that's like a leaf picker-upper lawnmower type deal.
You just get a leaf blower.
That would be fun though, to like put a bunch of trees and just have a leaf blower. That's apparently I'm very boring in video games, but I was just thinking about like, wow, I would actually build a whole thing of trees and just mess around. Did you all see the Bluey stuff that came to Minecraft?
I saw Bluey on the main screen when I logged into Minecraft today, but
I think it's like an actual like a house and stuff. I saw like a trailer, but I don't remember if it was like
oh snap.
the specific thing or someone making a game with it, but it looked really it looked like it had like all the characters jumping around and stuff.
They were advertising that it was Bluey's house. So it may be a James to Minecraft pipeline.
Yeah, well, he
They
has
already
a
got him at the
Yeah.
dentist.
he has a
got to pick
Minecraft
between-
toothbrush.
Yeah, between a Minecraft or something else that he loves.
Wasn't
Something
it
like Elmo or something.
Cars or something?
It was something like that, and he was like, Minecraft. And we were like, do you even know what Minecraft is?
He does not.
I want Minecraft. And we were like, fine.
That's what Lucas kind of had a similar thing, and then we realized like whenever shows, like the little kid shows, will draw like them playing a video game, it always looks like a fake Minecraft. So he knew exactly what it was, and now that we actually just got him Valentine's for class, and he got the Minecraft one. So yeah, I don't know. They have figured it out. They have figured out how to make it where kids play Minecraft.
The McNugget caviar thing coming up. Apparently they're giving away free caviar. No idea
I don't think
what
I
that
would
is.
trust McDonald's caviar.
Dude, McCaviar? I need some McCaviar in my
Gas
McMouth.
station sushi.
Yeah, I barely trust like Kroger sushi.
What's y'all's thoughts? Nope. On the subject of movies, what do you think the chances are looking like for AI-generated films coming to cinemas? It's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, I
That's
think they're gonna
100%
try, but I
gonna
think they're
happen.
be crap.
I think if it happens anytime in the next 5 years, it's going to, well, it's potentially going to be such a spectacle that like the first one to do it might get some numbers enough that companies will be like, hey, people want to see this, because companies are idiots and they don't understand what things mean. But I think generally it's going to be such crap that consumers will not be interested, and it will hopefully scare everyone away from doing that forever.
Yeah,
But
my thought to use the real rating system as reference is we're probably already at a level 3, right? Like there's probably some
Yep.
big Hollywood movies that are already using some generative AI in the backgrounds of stuff or for some effects or
For
something like
lines
that.
or aging people or.
Yeah. And so what I'm thinking is going to make it into theaters and what might stabilize eventually is a level 4.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone will attempt a 5 and people will not be okay with that. But I think in terms of just like the normal consumer film, probably a level 4 is what I would estimate would become the standard.
Thank you for using the real rating system.
Yeah, well, it's good to refer to. It's useful.
Okay, well, it's after 4 o'clock. Maybe we should call it.
Should we wrap this bad boy up?
Yeah.
I should go die somewhere, otherwise I'm going to be in a dark cave that I don't remember.
I'm also going to be there, but, you know, YOLO.
Ah!
There
Bro! I'm gonna
Apparently,
die
I
5
never
feet
set
away
my
from our
spawn.
house, apparently. Ah! Spider, stop! Stop! Leave me
That
alone!
is correct, Iris the cat. We are a 1 because of Bob's green screen effect.
Anyway,
It says, I can't sleep, there are monsters. Where's the monsters?
sounds like a you problem.
They are behind you.
Huh?
Here. Oh. Did you vanquish them?
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Anywho's, I'm going to start the raid from my Twitch channel over to the Real Good channel. So this is kind of the beginning of the end here. But thanks everyone for hanging out. This was really fun. If you wouldn't mind, if you're watching on my Twitch channel, if you want to follow the raid and go and follow the Real Good channel, there's going to come a time when there will be a Real Good stream that's not on my channels as well. And if you're not following the Real Good channels, you're going to miss it.
We're moving towards that. And I'm already pushing for it. And Bob's like, no, not yet, not yet. And I'm like, let's do it.
But if you're on YouTube, you could go to twitch.tv/realgoodai or youtube.com/realgoodai or realgoodai on TikTok because we stream there too. Someday in the future, those will be the only places. So if you want to see this stuff, if you like watching us play Minecraft, if you want to hear interesting scientists talk about their interesting research, follow Real Good AI on the other things. But also there's a newsletter. And also there's volunteer groups that you can get involved with. And also the information about the real rating system is on the website. And also lots of fun stuff is on the website.
And remember the best thing ever, eat a flower.
Eat a flower.
It a flower. So I'm going to do the raid now. So only the cool kids are going to come hang out on the Real Good channel for a minute, but then we're going to wind it down over there. So goodbye, my channels. And hello, only the cool kids.
Cool, 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 cool.
Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, anyway. Make sure you follow. If you're here now on twitch.tv/realgoodai, give it a follow. Thanks for hanging out. Everybody on TikTok, I don't understand how TikTok's metrics work, but potentially we had 2,100 viewers. I don't know if those are concurrents. I don't think they are. We had 17,000 likes almost. That's pretty good. That's a lot of likes.
That's a lot of likes.
That's awesome.
That's good likes.
TikTok has been a friend.
TikTok is fire. Real Good TikTok is real good.
We do post most days.
It's true. And a lot of it's Mandy. And there's a lot of Mandy to go back and watch. So if you want to see Mandy, there's a lot of Mandy going on. Oh. Anyway, Anyone got any closing remarks before we wrap this bad boy up?
Not particularly.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, chat. We're out of here. Enjoy the end screen, and we'll see you not next Thursday, but in 2 weeks on the 24th, whatever day that is. Okay, bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. We are not streaming anywhere anymore.
Woo!
Oh,
Jeez.
end screen. Nice.